Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to talk about ChatGPT's latest release, an update that means GPT can now see, hear, and speak. This is a major step towards achieving artificial general intelligence, and it's really exciting stuff. Previously, GPT could only understand and respond to written and visual input, but now it can also understand and respond to your voice. This means that you can now have natural conversations with GPT, just like you would with your friends. This is a huge breakthrough, and it's going to have a lot of implications for the way we interact with AI in the future. In this video, we'll show you how to have a natural conversation with ChatGPT, and we'll talk about some of the potential applications of this new technology. For example, this new version of GPT could be used to create more realistic and engaging virtual assistants, or to develop new educational tools that can adapt to each student's individual needs. Before we get into the technical details, its limitations, and the future of this technology, let's take a look at how to use the new voice conversation feature. First up, you'll need to download the official ChatGPT app, which is available on both App Store and Google Play. There's one important thing to note. You won't be able to use the voice conversation feature unless you have a GPT Plus subscription. However, OpenAI plans to make this feature available for free in the future. If you want to try it out now, you can do so through Bing Chat, which is powered by GPT-4. Once you've set up the app, tap the three dots in the top right corner and go to Settings. Tap New Features and enable voice conversations. Once you've done that, you'll see a prompt that tells you that you can now have hands-free conversations. This means that you can talk to GPT while you're driving, eating, or even studying. Of course, all of your voice conversations will be saved, just like your text-based conversations. And you can also choose from a variety of voices to interact with. Once you're ready to use the voice conversation feature, simply tap the headphone icon in the top right corner of the app. GPT will then start listening to you and you can start talking to it like you would with a friend. Make sure your voice is clear and concise and break down complex questions into smaller ones. You can pause and resume the voice chat at any time by tapping the pause button, or end the conversation by tapping the stop button. As you may know, ChatGPT is a powerful language model that can generate text on a variety of topics. It's trained on a massive data set of text from the web, including books, articles, blogs, and social media posts. But how did it suddenly gain the ability to hear and speak like a human? ChatGPT's ability to hear and speak is powered by two key technologies, Whisper and a new text-to-speech model. Whisper is an open-source speech recognition system developed by OpenAI. It's trained on a massive dataset of human speech and can transcribe spoken words into text with great accuracy. This was the first step in enabling ChatGPT to hear. Speech-to-text, or STT technology, converts spoken language into written text. It uses machine learning algorithms to transcribe spoken words into text. OpenAI's new text-to-speech model can generate human-like audio from text. It was trained on a dataset of text and audio recordings from professional voice actors. This TTS model is what enables ChatGPT to speak. These systems work together to give GPT this incredible new conversational feature. We'll break it down for you. Our human brains interpret what we hear by recognizing the words that are being spoken. The brain then processes that information and forms a response. Finally, the brain uses our voice to vocalize our response. Well, ChatGPT works in a similar way. When a user speaks to GPT, it first uses Whisper to transcribe the user's voice input into text. Then it uses the GPT-4 model to generate a text response. Finally, it uses the TTS model to synthesize the text response into speech and play it back to the user. To illustrate this, let's say the user says to GPT, "Hello, how are you?" GPT would first transcribe the user's voice input into the text. "Hello, how are you?" Then it would use the GPT-4 model to generate the text response. "I'm fine, thank you. And you?" Finally, it would use the TTS model to synthesize the text response into the audio. "I'm fine, thank you. And you?" ChatGPT is not the first speech model that can recognize and synthesize speech. Other speech models include Google Speech, Amazon Polly, and IBM Watson. However, GPT does have some advantages over these other models. It generates a more neutral and human-like speech. Take a listen to these comparisons of different speech models.
Hi, Guy. This voice is from Amazon Polly.
And this is from Google Speech.
Larry was a unique hedgehog unlike any other. He had bright sunflower petals instead of spines.
And you'll find GPT is ahead of the game. And because it's powered by GPT-4 and trained on a massive dataset of text and code, GPT is also very knowledgeable, with the ability to converse on a variety of topics. GPT can also generate more context-aware and personalized speech by adapting to the user's topic, tone, personality, and preferences. This is something that other speech-to-text AI tools simply cannot do. Another major advantage of GPT is that it can provide a more effective and personalized way of learning and teaching with its AI assistant, using speech instead of text. Speech can be more suitable and adaptable for different types of scenarios, using voice output to express needs, preferences, and provide feedback. Think of this version of GPT like Tony Stark's AI model, Jarvis, which could also understand and respond to speech and text. But ChatGPT has many real-life use cases. For example, it can be used as a language tutor to create personalized learning experiences for students by listening to them speak and providing feedback on their pronunciation and grammar. It can also create voice quizzes and tests to assess your knowledge and progress. It can be used to create chatbots that can provide 24/7 customer support, answering customer questions, and resolving issues. The possibilities are endless. However, it's important to note that GPT is not perfect. It has some limitations. One of its main limitations is that it can sometimes generate errors and inconsistencies in speech, and it's not always able to verify the accuracy of the generated text. Another limitation of GPT is that it can output harmful, offensive, or misleading information that may affect the user. This is because GPT-4 is trained on text data, but it does not have a moral or ethical framework to guide its generative output. And perhaps a more generalized consideration that needs to be taken into account when discussing AI systems that can hear and speak is the issue of bias. AI systems are trained on data, and if that data is biased, the AI system will naturally follow suit. This could therefore lead to AI systems that discriminate against certain demographics. And what about our privacy? We've all had instances where our mobile phones appear to be listening to our conversations, right? Well, systems that can hear and speak can also collect a lot of data from their surrounding environment, including private conversation. This data could potentially be used for malicious purposes such as surveillance or identity theft. These issues aside, though, this technology is a huge step towards AGI. Whether you believe that's a good thing or not is up to you.